6 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. Good morning to you. Postage, power, and ferry hikes. That is what April 1st has brought British Columbians who are now dipping further into their bank accounts. Greg Harper joins us live from Tsawwassen this morning with more. Greg.
Good morning, Kyle. Yeah, if you're a BC Ferries customer, you're going to have to dig a little bit deeper into your wallet. Today, fares at BC Ferries are up by 4%, meaning it will cost $2 more per vehicle, and for a family of 4 with a vehicle on a round trip between the mainland and Vancouver Island, it will cost you $9 more. And today really impacts seniors as well. Seniors can no longer walk on for free on the ferry between Monday and Thursday. They'll now have to pay 50% of a regular priced ticket. Also, BC Hydro rates have gone up by 9% today, meaning the average Hydro customer will pay an extra $8 a month. And this is just the beginning. The cost of electricity is going up by 28% over the next 5 years.
Even those pensions that do get indexed don't even index enough for like a really good case of beer, you know, to kind of put it that way, or a case of pop or water. So it just, we're getting hit in right, left and center, and you start to have to make decisions about what you're going to spend money on.
And I can't forget to mention, Kyle, that the cost of stamps went up yesterday. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. Kyle?
Thanks for the clarification, Greg. I thought it was your fault. Greg Harper reporting live for us this morning out in Tsawwassen. Still with BC Ferries, the corporation has finalized its dreaded service cuts, with smaller and northern routes impacted the most. BC Ferries did tinker with some planned changes after getting feedback from coastal communities. The provincial government says service cuts are needed to create $19 million in savings at BC Ferries. The new sailing schedules are posted on the Ferry Corporation's website.
Do I expect that communities are happy all of a sudden with the service adjustments? Not at all. Not at all. I think we've acknowledged from the very beginning of this exercise that these decisions are tough, that they represent adjustments that are going to impact communities and impact some communities more than others.
Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the harmonized sales tax being scrapped in British Columbia. Question now is, are we better off? Well, according to the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, it really depends on who you are. You may have noticed a tax increase when filing your income tax return this year. That's due to a reduction in the basic personal amount or the threshold amount Canadians are able to earn before having to pay income tax. Since 2012, BC's basic personal amount dropped from about $11,400 to just under $10,000. That means you now have to pay taxes on that extra $1,400. If you add in the lowered spousal amount tax credit, the average family is paying an extra $170.
It all depends on what kind of consumer you are. So if you're the kind of person who goes out and buys a lot of services, then absolutely getting rid of the HST was the best thing, because you're saving money on haircuts and restaurant meals and all of that. But if you're the kind of person or a small business owner who deals in a lot of goods, it really did hurt you as a small business owner. You're not able to write off certain things.
Former BC Premier Mike Harcourt has quit the NDP. He says the party has failed to bridge urban and rural areas and is not ready to govern. In an interview with the Globe and Mail newspaper, Harcourt gave a rare scolding from an ex-premier to his party. He pointed to what he called the, quote, astonishingly stupid decision of leader Adrian Dix during last spring's campaign, changing position and going against a proposed expansion of the Kinder Morgan pipeline. The NDP will pick a new leader in September. Last year's provincial election saw the Liberals under Christy Clark win a 4th straight majority. Lots of questions this morning after a massive fire in Surrey. Flames engulfed a former mushroom barn yesterday morning in the Port Kells area. The building had most recently been used as a licensed marijuana grow operation. The property's owner had a falling out with his tenants after reportedly hiking their rent from $6,000 to $15,000. The tenants weren't happy and left.
Everything was fine, right? But it's just that they wanted to put me down, destroy my place, that's it. You know, almost $4 or $5 million. They were going over the limit because sometimes they don't even let me know. They won't even let me go into the rooms, right?
The fire destroyed the barn. Police have not confirmed arson, saying that possibility will be investigated. A convicted pedophile is back in court later this month for a bail hearing. Christopher Neal appeared in a Port Coquitlam courtroom yesterday to face 5 charges stemming from accusations of sex offenses involving children in Cambodia. He is also accused of child pornography-related crimes here in British Columbia. Neal was dubbed Swirl Face after computer experts unraveled a distorted picture of his face, leading to an arrest in Thailand in 2007. He'll be back in court for a bail hearing on April the 10th. The search continues for a high-risk sex offender who is now suspected of stalking women at a downtown Eastside shelter in Vancouver. Darren Wheatley is a 2-time federal offender who is serving a 10-year sentence for sexual assaults involving the choking of his victims. He violated his curfew at a halfway house in Vancouver last week. If you see him, call 911. As the days stretch on in the mystery of the missing Malaysia Airlines jet, the search is intensifying. Planes and ships are once again searching an area of the Indian Ocean west of Perth, Australia for the plane. Flight MH370 was heading from Beijing to Kuala Lumpur when it disappeared 3 weeks ago with 239 people on board. Australia's Prime Minister says the search is intensifying because the families deserve to know what happened to their loved ones. 2 lion statues on the overpass near the Lionsgate Bridge that were vandalized over the weekend cannot be repaired. According to the Vancouver Park Board, the 14-year-old lions must be fully replaced. The cost for doing that has not been determined. Meanwhile, Vancouver police are making a public plea for information that could lead them to the vandals.
There is somebody out there that either knows of this happening or knows the people that are responsible for this. This is something that's not going to be extremely easy to repair. We will work with Park Board to determine what the best course of action is. It's public property. It's something that we all enjoy when we travel through that area. So it's definitely unfortunate that happened.